Good morning. I am here videoing from Roseburg, Oregon at home. I just started my self-injections for the mobilization of stem cells for my stem cell transplant using syringes full of xarixio. They had that couriered to my house. They've been in a fridge. I have 2 separate pre-filled injections. I wasn't expecting such a long needle. I mean, like, I take self-injection for my migraine prevention once a month, and that kind of just does the work for you, but these were real. They're like, tap the air bubbles, and I'm like, that kind of stuff was making me nervous, but it was really easy. I mean, I've watched Stitches. I don't really get the EBGBs, but things like that, or when I had my PIC line, the thought of a line going up and around and down by my heart gave me EBGBs. And then the thought of getting the central line on Tuesday morning kind of makes me feel that way. Central line's different than a port. They said it's, you don't have like anything below the skin. It is the same in the way that it comes up, but instead you have multiple tubes coming out for different reasons. I'll show you when I get it done. So I'm doing the shots today, Sunday, and Monday. Taking off on Monday because Tuesday very early is my line placement, which will be done under anesthesia, thank God. And I mean, I'll take all the anesthesia I can get. I don't really like to be awake during that kind of stuff, you know, like when they give me bone marrow biopsies, bring on the sedation, because some people don't have a hard time with them, but like my dad, he had a really hard time. It was really painful, and for me it is too. And every time a doctor tries to do it without general anesthesia, a lot of times they end up stopping and saying we're gonna just do it in the hospital, because they have a hard time too. And maybe it's because I'm young, or, you know, my bones are harder. That's what I've heard. So, yeah, this isn't scripted. I'm not reading. I'm just going, you know, I'm just trying to be myself. I don't have a studio light. This is not, you know, makeup tutorials or anything. I am just going to be real. I know I'm not allowed to wear makeup for 2 months, so you guys are going to see me without makeup, just like right now. And my hair will be gone to boot. So, but I think right now the hardest part of this is the fact that I'm not sleeping because I'm really nervous, and the fact that I can't see my grandkids. They told me I can't be around kids as of 2 weeks ago. She said, I don't want you around your grandkids. Someone's having fun on a Harley, it sounds like. You can't be around your grandkids. It really is like an amphitheater up here on my house, the way the sound comes up. So she said you can't be around your grandkids or any kids between now and the transplant, and then I can't be around kids for 2 months after. And I think that that's been so hard on me to think about. And I tried to go meet up with them outdoors and say goodbye, but it just made it harder because the kids really didn't understand why I couldn't hug them, hold their hand, be really interactive, because that's the way I normally am with them. I play with them, and I just love them so much. And so I'm gonna miss them. Must be his buddy. It sure is a pretty day today in Roseburg. It's blue skies. So check this out. I got myself some onesies for the hospital stay. Aren't they cute? Oh, I can model. So cute. And then I got myself a wig, and it's hilarious. I look like Cousin It with it on. And the model wearing it on TikTok just looks stunning with it on. And then I get it and it's all boof. So my friend, she has no hair. She's going through treatment for lymphoma. She tried to wear it and it looked that way on her too. So, and I have a small head and face, so it looks worse on me. I just think I'm gonna go bald. But anyway, So I'm going to be doing the line placement, like I said, Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm having the chemotherapy. Oh, joy. The melphalan. And that's not going to be easy stuff. So, you know, I've just had to give it to God, because if I sit and focus on it, I just about go. Just, that's all I can do, and it really will make me stressed out. I haven't been sleeping. I think it's nerves, and they had to take me off one of my medications because it doesn't go well with the chemotherapy and stuff, and I think it affected my sleep. So it's been pretty rough on that part, but I'm getting there. I think I got about 5 hours last night. That's about the best I've had in a 2-week span. So I'm gonna miss everybody. I love you. If you're over 12, you can come see me. I would just message Brandon ahead of time to make sure, you know, I'm okay. You might have to wear protective gear depending on how early on you come and see me and where my stem cells are at and my immune system. I could be in the hospital for 2 or 3 weeks. They said expect a 3-week stay, and I think it just depends on how quickly I build up my stem cells. So I'm just trying to have hope in God and know that I'm not alone. You know, with cancer, you can feel alone, like really alone, because like this last year, I was so sick all the time, and every time I got better, it was a new thing, and I went from one infection to the next, and you just get to where you don't want to be around people to get sick. You also don't want to be around people because you feel like crap, and then when you do feel good, you've gotten so out of touch that you just don't have very many people. I'm really thankful for my stepmom and Kristen, my sister, and my friend Stephanie, because they've really stepped up to help me. Stephanie's staying here to pet sit for about at least a month. I mean, at no charge. I mean, not many people will do that. And she's also working. She's gonna come let Willow out on her lunch, and she's really good with Willow. It's so cute. One time I came home after she'd been pet sitting, and she had doggy TV on for Willow. It was just adorable. She's just the sweetest, infectiously kind, sweet person. And so my stepmom, she's flying in from Vegas for a while once I'm out of the hospital and in the pavilion, because I have to have a 24/7 caregiver, to give Brandon a break. He can come down here and be with Willow and check on the house and give Stephanie a break. And then my sister will be up there too, and they're just both gonna help out. My sister took a family leave. They all, and my husband had to take a caregiver class, which was like 2 hours to learn everything about me. So they're really involved right now. And this is probably the first time I've really had people outside of my husband involved in what's going on with me and actually checking on me daily, and just, it feels so good. So if you know someone that has a chronic illness, not just cancer, because chronic illness can be lonely too. You can't, when you're not working, it's really difficult to make friends. I can't even go to church because it's crowded and I have to be careful, and it just gets pretty lonely. And if you know someone like that, reach out to them, tell them you love them, you're sorry they're suffering. I mean, just a line can make a huge difference in the way that they feel on a day-to-day basis. Because when you feel depressed, it just makes everything worse, you know? So sometimes it's hard because I don't want to bother people. They're going through their own life. And I remember when I had kids and stuff and was working, I was really busy. And I don't expect people to check in on me when I've been fighting this it was 5 years ago that I started treatment, and it has been 3 times since. So it's just become oh, Heather's just dealing with that stuff. So I don't expect people to just be coddling me through the whole thing. This has been a little bit more for me, and so there's been a lot of people that have stepped up to help me out. I have people praying for me all over the world, even in Africa. Hi, Maureen. And she's one of those people that has also been messaging me daily, praying for me daily, lifting me up, and just been a really sweet friend of mine. So I love you guys, and everything is going to be good. And I'm going to be good, and I'll keep updating you guys so you're not wondering what's going on, and you don't have to feel like you have to ask all the time or whatever. With your busy life, you just stop and watch a video and you'll know everything going on with me. I love you. Bye.